Hey, this is Seth with another quick self-touch process that can help you release tension in your jaw, your neck, your throat, and your face. And this is going to be a little different than some of the previous processes where you were using your hands. You're actually going to be using your tongue inside your mouth. There wouldn't be anything to see, so there isn't actually a video of the movements. Just follow along with the audio. It's going to be simple to follow along. You'll understand. And hope it's helpful for you. Enjoy. Begin by simply resting. And as you do so, bring your attention to the inside of your mouth. How far is it from the roof of your mouth to the base below your tongue? And how far is it from your front teeth to the back of your throat? And then if you follow the line of your teeth to one side, what's the distance between the last tooth on the left and the last tooth on the right? Now follow your breathing and bring your tip of your tongue to touch between the two top front teeth on the outside. Now move the tip of your tongue to the left, just over to the gap between the next two teeth, and then bring it back and rest your tongue again. Now repeat this same movement, except this time from the point between the two front teeth. Go over one tooth and then a second tooth, and then come back and again rest your tongue. And you're going to continue this way, beginning between the two front teeth and moving to the left. The next movement, you'll travel over 3 teeth and return and rest, and then 4 teeth, and so on. But as you go, pay attention to the sensations. Notice the shape of each tooth as your tongue passes over it, and how the tongue falls back a little bit when it finds the gap between 2 teeth. Notice how the further your tongue goes to the left, how the shape of the tongue changes. And now rest your tongue completely. And just feel the expression on your face on the left side and on the right. Now place the tip of your tongue behind the top front teeth. And again, start by moving just one tooth over to the left and come back, and then pause before doing the movement again, but this time moving 2 teeth, and then pausing again. And just like you did along the outside of the top teeth, moving from the center out to the left, you move from the center out to the left, adding 1 more tooth each time, moving behind the top teeth. Feel how your tongue doesn't have to reach quite so far here. But again, feel the sensation, feel the pressure of your tongue against the back of your teeth, the shape that your tongue makes the more it goes to the side. You can notice the left edge of your tongue and how it moves. You can notice the right edge of your tongue and how it moves. Now rest your tongue again. And And if you're lying on the ground, you can just gently roll your head a little bit from one side to the other. If you're sitting, you can just turn your head. But see if these movements you've been making to the left with your tongue, they show up somehow as a different quality in your neck as you turn in one direction compared to the other. Return to this process now, placing the tip of your tongue in front of the middle teeth on the bottom, and then moving again gradually to the left, a little bit more with each movement, but taking your time. Doesn't matter if you end up touching all the teeth on the left side of your mouth as you do this. But the idea is that as you move the tongue, your breath remains calm. You don't introduce tension in your eyes or your face or your throat. If you do feel that you tense somewhere, just pause. Let go. In any case now, rest your tongue for a few moments before you complete the process of painting the teeth on the left by going behind the bottom teeth, from the middle over to the left, adding one tooth at a time. It's a very methodical process, but what's nice about that is once you're clear on what you're doing, you can expand your attention to notice many different details. Notice if your eyes seem to want to follow your tongue as you move. And after a few more movements now, rest again. And as you did in the beginning, just bring your attention to the inside of your mouth. Notice if the image is clearer on one side. And now on the second side, maybe you do it slightly differently. Start with the tongue on the outside of the top teeth in the middle and slowly move to the right. But maybe now you could just slide your tongue over the gums so that you don't necessarily worry about the space between each of the teeth, but you're creating a bit of a cushion between your gums and the inside of your lips and your cheeks. Just go a little to the right and come back, and then maybe a little more. But notice as you move your tongue, are you also moving your jaw? Just feel what happens to your expression as the tongue slides to the right and then back to the middle. Now take a rest. And then bring your tongue behind your top teeth. And again, maybe not worrying so much about finding all the little gaps between the teeth. Just brush your tongue a little bit over to the right and come back several times, moving gently. And now every time you move your tongue to your right, move your eyes to the right, as if you were looking back towards your ear. And then sweep your eyes back to the front when your tongue returns to the front. And just feel, can you coordinate these two movements so that they happen simultaneously? It's not so much two different things you're doing, but the eyes are looking to where the tongue is pointing, and the tongue is pointing to where the eyes are looking. Rest your tongue and your eyes now. And then make a few more movements like this, with your tongue and your eyes moving from the middle to the right, a few times along the lower teeth on the outside, and then a few times along the inside of your lower teeth. move your eyes together with your tongue. Keep your breath soft and easy. And then again, rest everything. And gently roll your head side to side as you did in the beginning. Come back to the middle. And now, one last time, sweep your tongue from the middle out to the right. You can choose where you place your tongue, on your top teeth or your bottom teeth. But slide your tongue to the right and come back to the middle, and then slide your tongue to the left. And just see if you feel that the quality, the movement is different on one side. Can you reduce the effort of the movement in both directions and try to make the quality feel a little more equal to both sides? Move your eyes with your tongue. And pause and rest for a moment. And now just move your eyes to the right slowly, as if to look towards your right ear, back to the middle, and then slowly over to the left, and come back to the middle. And do this gradually enough so that you don't jump with your eyes, but you really feel like you're sweeping evenly across the horizon. And now bring the tongue back into the movement. As you look to the right, take your tongue towards the right side of your mouth. As you look to the left, take your tongue to the left. And then pause and try something slightly different. Take your tongue over to the left side of your mouth as your eyes look to the right. And then take your tongue to the right as your eyes look to the left. If this feels peculiar to you, or if you get confused, just pause, try again. It's not important that it's perfect, but just see if you can find this opposing coordination of the tongue and the eyes for a few movements without straining. And then relax, stop, let it go. And then just a few more movements of taking the tongue and the eyes together, left and right. And then leave that alone. Just feel now the space inside your mouth, the quality of your breathing, the expression on your face. And if you like, you can continue to rest for a time. But when you're ready now, you can bend your knees, roll to your side, come back up into standing, and continue with your day. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to get more videos like this, notifications when they're published, and you can leave a comment below. Look in the caption for more information if you would like to explore more of the Feldenkrais method. Take care.